guys, what's up? RedPandaMining here, back at my second mining location. Ah, guys, I just love being here. Why I'm here today is because of this guy right here. This mining rig right here is giving me a little bit of temperature issues. So around two of these cards here are getting around up to 70 degrees to 72 degrees Celsius, and I don't like that. I want all of these cards to be under 65, at least 64 degrees. There's some cards that are registering about 58 degrees to 62 degrees, and yeah, so I'm just curious to why some of these cards are doing okay, but then two of them are really high temperatures. So I just turned it off. The machine's turned off. It's cooled down already. And so basically what I'm gonna do is, what I'm planning is that you see how the spacing is really, these cards, some of these cards, well, all of these cards in this frame, they're really close together. And I think that's what's happening. I'm also possibly, I think I'm gonna check out the thermal paste in them, and I got some Arctic silver over here that I'm gonna replace them with. And yeah, so also, yeah, with the spacing that I was talking about earlier, I'm gonna use this frame right here. This new one. Oop, that was probably loud. Sorry guys. I'm gonna use this frame here, and I'm gonna use a Dremel to space out farther holes, like so the cards are spaced out a bit more. So yeah, this is the frame that you guys just saw yesterday, and yeah, I brought it here to my second location. I got a plan for it, so I just bought this Celeron G4900 CPU, and I got the 8 gigabytes DDR4 2400 megahertz RAM, and I got some cable ties here that I just got for cheap on Amazon. This is all from Amazon, and yeah, so I'm waiting for a motherboard for this that I got for like 50 bucks, 58 bucks on Amazon. It's an MSI mining motherboard. I don't know the exact model, but it's coming soon. So once that's all here, I'll set it all up, put it all together, and then the next step is to figure out which cards I'm gonna get to put into this frame. So that'll be another video. But alright guys, so I'm gonna take this down, take it outside, I'm gonna dust it out, and yeah, we'll get started from there. You guys remember this? X-Power? Air blower, guys. X-Power. Bought this on Amazon. Link in the description if you guys want one. But let's go. Alright guys, all dusted out. Now next step, I'm gonna take all the cards out and dust them a little bit better. First we're gonna take out all the PCIe cables. Alright, got the first card out. Man, these cards are beasts, guys. These are GTX 1060s. I bet you guys are thinking like these are like 1080s or something, but these are the Gigabyte Extreme GTX 1060 6GB versions. Some of them are Samsung memory and some of them are Micron memory. But yeah, you guys can see the riser I'm using on these is the Molex version. These are like the old risers. I have a set of new U-bit risers, but I don't think I'm gonna switch it out. I think these are good enough. Maybe I'll think about it. Man, interesting thing to note, guys, is that with these frames, or with any frame in general, and cards that are situated like this, all the dust seems to be going towards the back here to these cards. And when I was dusting up the front cards earlier, they were totally fine, like they didn't have much dust. But as I gradually got over here, these cards have had a ton of dust near the end. So I guess the fans that are shooting out this way, I guess these cards accumulate more dust. Okay guys, I got all the cards here, 6 of them. I want to show you guys the massive oil that's been coming out of these cards. I believe it's from the thermal pads. Let me know if you guys experience the same issue. Look at that oil, look at that, so much. Every card has these oil spots coming out of the card. Look at that, that is oily as hell. Okay guys, back outside, got the blank frame that I made myself from Home Depot. I made these frames like a year ago and I just never used them, and I don't want them to go to waste. So if you guys are wondering why I don't just buy the Veta frames, well, yeah, that's the reason. Alright guys, so here I'm trying to figure out, so I got this end here, I got the correct hole for this one on this side, and on this side of the frame I got the correct hole here. So now I want to figure out the other holes in the center here. So there's a Discord member that told me to, since the air is pushed this way, I should have these first 3 cards a little bit closer, and then the last 3 cards on this side should be a lot more spaced out, because that's the side that gets more heat. And to me, I guess that makes sense. So I'm gonna try that. So the last 3 cards on this side of the frame will be a little bit more spread out than the first 3 cards. So I'm gonna attempt that right now, and we're gonna Dremel the holes. Here we go. Oh, I just realized I didn't hit the record button as I was drilling the holes, so that's okay. Here are the holes, guys. I got them all drilled with the Dremel. So now let's transport. Let's move over all the stuff in this old frame onto this frame. And yeah, let's get started. Just to show you guys, the oil went into the PCIe here, and you can see that it dripped all the way down into the PCIe here. You see that? You guys see that? I don't know if you can see that, but there's like essence of oil going. There you go. Now that it's shiny, it dripped all the way into there, and it was sitting inside this riser here. So I am hesitant to use this again. So I was gonna use the same risers, but looks like I'm gonna whip out the U-bit risers that I have here. Oh, man. So I gotta take it all out again and put in the risers. The horror, the horror. As you can see, I got the machine up, and you can probably tell how spaced out they are now. This side is a lot more spaced out than this side. So we shall see what the temperatures are. Well, rest in peace. I thought only 2 cards were working. Like when I opened up MSI Afterburner, only 2 showed up, so. And yeah, it looks like after I guess I swapped the cards around, I didn't know the order, so I gotta reinstall the NVIDIA driver. But it's a good time to update the driver anyway. Alright guys, I just started up Gminer 1.34, and I'm gonna start mining Aeon on the aeonpool.tech, and then we're gonna see what the temperatures we get on these cards here. So right now, just started. Oh, illegal memory access was encountered. All right, let me troubleshoot here. All right, guys, I got it stable now. I just had to lower the overclock a bit in Afterburner. Okay, so we've been mining for about 6 minutes now. Uptime is 6 minutes. And what do we got here? We got GPU 0, 55 degrees Celsius, 66, 65, 63, 66, 66. I think I'm gonna say that is good. Definitely much better than I was getting before. I think I was getting like, yeah, 55 and then 50, 60 something, and then 68, and then 72, and then 72, and 68. So it was pretty hot because I guess they were closer together. So I think spreading them apart and giving them a bigger gap for the last 3 was a better idea. Yeah, so yeah, this is a good method. Thanks, I forgot his name on Discord, but thanks man, you know who you are. And yeah, this is a good idea. All my other rigs are fine. They're like really good temperatures right now. I guess it depends on the card. As you can see here, if we open up my simple mining, open up here. Okay, so for my 7x1060 EVGA, right now it's at, yeah, 54 degrees, 57, 54, 52, 50, 55, 48. Really good temperatures. So my whole, yeah, this is the 7x EVGA. Really good temperatures right now. But okay, thanks guys. Thanks for watching. I guess that's all I accomplished today. was getting this rig to have better temperatures, and I guess it worked out. So thanks for watching, guys. Now I just gotta clean up this. Do you think I have time to put these rigs into that frame and to that frame? That'll be another time. That'll be another time. Thanks for watching, guys. Please leave a like, a subscribe, all that good stuff. Let me know what you think down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.